Alright, man, welcome to the Bob Wrench video episode. It's a Christmas episode, and it's probably going to be the last Bob Wrench video for maybe until if I feel like it here. But yeah, it's Christmas already, we're talking about updates in my life. Yeah, first of all, my car went kaput, so overheated once things over the head gasket, and so yeah, it's the car is dead. First time it overheated was a cracked radiator fluid. Second time it happened, yep, head gasket, went here. And so yeah, it's one of the things that happened here. And secondly, yep, yeah, I'm getting older now. They're now on licensed pro for genetically elevated blood pressure. So it's kind of, yeah, it's a sign that I'm getting old, and and it's genetically related because my parents has the blood pressure problems like they're here, and so is my brother. So yeah, I mean, that's just an update of my life. And my car is kaput, so we have to replace it entirely like this. And believe me, I rode a horse today, and it was like literally riding sticks. And he says over here, and I think that the riders here are probably new time riders, and so yeah, I mean, it's kind of getting used to it. But yeah, it's one of the things that are today on the lights over here. But now we're going to talk about video games today. First, I'll talk about Star Wars Battlefront. IGN gave it an 8 out of 10. And I'm like, I'm also liking having some information that says, why does this one costing $60 get an 8 out of 10 with just a few maps? You're not even in space. I mean, there's no space battles. Like, okay, you can't. I mean, you can't really have it in space. I mean, you can't have an X-Wing or a TIE fighter or like this, because, you know, ain't Star Wars like Star Wars taken in space. And like, yeah, and I'm like, but otherwise, I have to say, like, thank goodness I've just thank goodness, it's a good thing that I've avoided that game, because look, 4 maps, 20 on 20 battles, and like you're really having some stripped down like this, no campaign, no storyline, and the game is $60, and I'm like, how in the world is that game worth $60 if it's just a few maps, 20 on 20 combat, and on top of that, there's that deluxe edition which you have this instant access to this one. I heard there's a deluxe edition which is $10 more to give you access to more powerful weapons. So right off the bat, when someone wants to play, $10 more, and like even that, you can be able to just complete a match, and you are being able to do that. So yeah, I mean, that's like $10 I'm giving away from you. And then there is the ultimate pack, or whatever pack it is. There's $119, which is almost $120. And what you get is a $50 seasons pass, which is like 3 or 4 planets of 1 or 2 maps each. And I'm like, are you serious, EA? Are you serious that you're going to rip your... Are you serious that you're going to strip it down? Because, look, I'm not dumb. I'm not willing to spend $60 on a couple of maps and like this, and like $120 for like maybe a dozen maps at best, and like this. And even I think that even that with all these DLCs, you're getting less content than the previous Star Wars Battlefronts. So, you know what? You have to understand. You have to understand. You know what? This is why I hate this. Look, this is the thing why I hate this. This is why I hate the company. All right, EA is a bunch of money-grubbing a-holes that they just don't care about they just don't care about their fans. I mean, they kind of care about it. So yay, it's Star Wars and we own it. And I'm EA being EA, and we're going to just price gouge the fans. Because I think they're fans of, oh yeah, it's EA because I'm an EA fanboy. Hey man, yay, let's get the $50 seasons passes with 9 or 10 9 or 10 like the maps here, and it's just stupid. All right. Electronic Arts it's just BS that, how they are treating the gamers these days. I mean, they don't care about the customers. They only, it's just ego and cash, That's basically what it is, all right? Just don't get Star Wars Battlefront. And guess what? Yes, I'm a Star Wars fan, by the way. And by the way, I put down some Christmas lists here. I'm not getting I'm not getting any EA games for Christmas because they can just go screw themselves. Nor I'm planning on buying any EA games for my mother, or anyone for Christmas this year. Because, all I have to say is EA is not, I'm going to have to, congratulations, EA, for making my life easier and say, look, I ain't putting money on your company. My choice is easier, and as a matter of fact, they aren't seeing any money from the giving or receiving part of me when they're doing it. And look, people, you have to start, putting our foot down, and you have to tell EA, look, if you want to have money, you need to start putting value into it. I don't see value in the $60 game. I mean, the most value I ever see on this game plus the upper map packs combined is $30. I mean, $30 total for 10 or 15 maps and just online play like this. The most I would ever pay is $30, but for $120 total for all this stuff, sorry, but this is getting serious, folks. And of course, the people out there, of course, the fanboys out there is going to attack this video, bashing me, and look, and the people, and it's a sad thing. It's just a sad thing that people are just going to eat this up because it's Star Wars Battlefront, and it's, yeah. This is exactly what I was afraid of. Exactly what I was afraid of. It's just, this is, Christ. It's just Christ on those people here. So, I'm not buying, like this. And EA is not the only guilty party out there. Let's talk about Nintendo. First of all, I feel really sorry for the kids who are unable to, purchase a new Mario and Luigi Paper Jam for Christmas here. Yes, I have the 3DS here. But I have to say that it's just. I have to say that, it's stupid, all right? Why does Americans, can't get it under the tree this Christmas here? But let's talk about Mario Tennis Ultra Smash. $50 for one stadium and 12 playable characters and a few modes. Are you kidding me? This is, I don't see that much value of a $50 game, And so Nintendo could be going around and say, hey, we're only making X amount of copies, and then that's it, and we're going to keep them so we can keep the prices high. I'm sorry, Nintendo, but this doesn't work that way. You know, all you're doing is that it makes the games a little more, you know, upper in price because there's like a supply and demand like this here. But look, you need to stop. You need to stop overpricing. I mean, putting them into the spending trap in these games and like this. Mario Tennis Ultra Smash. I don't know what I'm going to do about it, but I mean, from the gameplay, I literally have watched a couple of gameplays and probably from the soundtracks, and like what you see is about what you're getting. I mean, it's one stadium, perhaps a couple of different tennis, course things here, like, you know, that, and 12 playable characters. You don't get, and it's like, okay, so there's no tournament edition, there's no like this, and it's just like an online Mario Tennis game. And I'm sorry, Nintendo, but, you know, I just can't get over the $50 price tag for like this. I mean, because to me, all that content here, and the other thing is that Mario Tennis Ultra Smash got pretty bad reviews. And all the reviews saying, yeah, the game is good, but there's very little to do in that game. Yeah, you could just go online and play and a couple other people here, and that's it. And so this is you know, not just, you know, games being released broken. It's games now being released stripped down. You're stripping down the games and you're keeping the $60 price tag by doing it. And this may just be as bad as releasing a game that's broken. And because, look, yeah, Atari 2600, like back in the 1970s, yeah, I mean, this game, this price tag here, because gaming was something new. I mean, I can understand if it's 1978 and you get an Atari 2600 game that is, you know, $40, $50 like this, and you just play a battle on the screen. Like ARC battle like this. Yeah, I mean, that could be good here, but this is not 1978 anymore, Nintendo. This is 2015. This is, you know, I mean, video games shouldn't be a luxury anymore. I mean, I mean, the $60 you're getting, I expected more than just that. I mean, I expected, you know, I mean, I expected, you know, I expected more than that. All right, when you the Mario Tennis Ultra Smash, I mean, I wanted like more than just one stadium. I like to have several stadiums. Like you're actually in a Bowser's dungeon on a Mario Tennis, kind of like what happened in the kind of like with the N64 and the GameCube, like this here. I wanted, you know, Choco Island, playing it on the Choco Island in here. But no, you get this one stadium with just these couple of other, you know, surfaces. That's it. And the only modes you get is probably online, ultra big mode, classic mode, and and when you're on doubles, you're trying to play yourself, your partner just doesn't even try to play like this. So what the freak is this, Nintendo? I mean, we expected a lot more. I mean, it's got to stop. I mean, this has to stop. All right. Hopefully, if they release a Mario Tennis in the NX, if you want to put a $60 price point on here, this is what I want. I would love to have Mario Tennis on a portable and a home console. Because, yeah, I mean, it's going to be supposedly it's going to be a hybrid. It's going to be probably two parts of it. I would love to see return back, you know, Mii or Earthling characters. You can train it and then train as many characters as you want. Or maybe have a roster team. I can be able to create me and my partner's team, train them up, or even make more than two, so I can have a team of tennis. and then build them up, and then you can be able to transport them over to the consoles and being able to play with the Mushroom Kingdom characters. I mean, I would love to see that. And certainly, I would love to see more than 16 characters. At least 40 or 50 characters on the next Mario Tennis games. If it's that, and you put many, many, many stadiums, the Mushroom Kingdom stadiums, like, a tennis court actually in Yoshi's Island, or Bowser stadiums, or like this, that is when it could be worth $40, I mean, 40 at most to me. Not just that one stadium. And well, I mean, when you see companies pulling that crap like this, you have to put our foot down. All right, you need to. I mean, I know it costs money, and they want to make the profits, but they have to show that they can earn the money. When enough people up here look, when enough people out there has finally put their foot down, like, look, enough is enough, and like a lot of gamers like me are now finally seeing this. You're giving them a message. Look, this isn't worth the value. Am I expected to pay $50 for this eye candy game that's just eye candy, but there's literally almost nothing to do in that game? Might as well just spend $50 on just a pretty picture of a frame on it, or $50 for a pretty looking bitmap file. I mean, is that going to come down to this here? I mean, look. I think for now, gamers should, look at the information of the game. A good thing I've read it, and there's a lot of things. A good thing I've read about it, and a good thing I've read about it, and I'm boycotting EA anyway, and a good thing I've read about Star Wars Battlefront on how stripped down the game is. So, really, I think it's really time for the people out there to just put our foot down and look. We can't do this anymore. We can't, put out a game that's just maybe a couple of things to do and slap a $60 price tag and just make the game look pretty. It doesn't look that way. We want, plenty of stuff to do. I can see kind of worth $60 to a point on, things like Elder Scrolls, Fallout, games like that. I mean, it's like that. Doom, yeah, I might. Doom, yeah. I mean, Bethesda, yeah, it makes the good games. I just hope the games aren't broken. Hearing reports that there are some bugs here. I don't think it's as bad as the PS3 versions, but it's still kind of like this here. But to the point is, I mean, people out there are going to have to start putting their foot down. I mean, yeah, we love to play games and like to be able to come out, but I think it's time to read some information before making a purchase. And, but, there's still a problem today. We still got fanboys that eat this stuff up. Hey, it's Battlefield! Yeah, I don't care, it's about 1 or 2 maps. So, yeah, is it going to come down to the point, is it going to come down to the next Battlefield game? Or is it going to be like just one map, 10 on 10 and $60, and hey, let's make it let's put a $100 seasons pass that says, hey, the next 3 maps here. This is ridiculous. All right, it's just gaming is becoming a sewer. It's just a sewer now. Let alone broken games. And yeah, speaking of broken games, my last thing of Little Big Planet 3. People are right now wondering or say, hey, how's Little Big Planet 3? Is it fixed yet? Nope. Still broken. In fact, Sumo had an account on Facebook, which being the game still broken, me plopping $60 down because I love Little Big Planet 2. I kept telling them, fix the game, fix the game, fix the game, and still to this point. You know what they did? They blocked my account. Good for them. All right. I mean, you half-arsed the patches. We have expectations when you're paying the games, and for those IGN folks, yeah, I mean, there's still people, I mean, they're highly rating these overrated games. I'm sorry, IGN, but we have expectations when you're paying $60. I expect content that is worth it. I don't expect paying $60 for a small map. I don't expect to pay $60 for an online game that has just one map and just maybe a few options here. I don't expect to pay $50 for a Mario Tennis game that has one stadium, 16 playable characters, and 5 modes. I don't expect to pay $60 for a Star Wars Battlefront game with 4 maps, 20 on 20, and a couple of modes. I mean, it's now up to a point where it's not even worth $40 anymore. So, I mean, my message to everybody out there is we need to start putting our foot down and look, enough is enough, guys. We're going to have to start reading the information to the game before you make a purchase. This is what's becoming down to, all right? I want next generation, more diverse games. Make it worthwhile, the amount of money you're plopping down. And release a complete and working game. And, we have entitlements. We have entitlements to get the game that's worth the price you're paying for. This is two cases where Star Wars Battlefront, to me, even with all these packs that are coming together, is $40 the max. $20 the maximum. Mario Tennis Ultra Smash, the information to me, I think it's worth $10. Maximum $10. That's how much I'll be willing to pay for Nintendo. So yeah, this is what, and of course we do have an entitlement to a working game. And my issue is the Sumo. If Little Big Planet 4 is broken, that's it. I'm done with Little Big Planet. That's a way to kill a franchise, alright? So this is what I have to say. This is me. JD out. I hope you guys have a good holiday. I hope the games they got from working today. And please, if you didn't buy anything here, I just urge everyone, cross off the Electronic Arts games, because look, EA needs to learn a lesson. Look, don't screw your customers. Don't rip your customers out. Stop. I mean, we need to learn about it. And you don't need a lot of these IPs here. So that's what I have to say. JD out. Happy holidays. And yeah. And stay tuned for 2016.